Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Why Do People Do That? And I've realized there's so many things I can talk about in this series, and it's I can honestly I can make this into a TV show. Like that would probably be like a dope TV show. Like, Why Do People Do That? It's a talk show, okay, starring me. I'm the host. All right, I can honestly be the producer. I can do so much with this show, bring in guests, all right, and then just start talking to them. What would you do in this situation? Just come up with maybe 3 to 4, have it just like a 30-minute show. That would honestly, I just came up with a talk show for myself. I can do it on YouTube, but it's I want my stage to look like Ellen or something, Ellen DeGeneres. I don't want it to just be my bedroom or something. So imagine if she would have let me host her show, not so much as host, but be a part of her show, to be on her show. That would be dope. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, all right, that would be dope to have me on her show. Out of any show, I'd rather be on her show than any movie out there, okay? Because it's at least I know I done made it when I'm on her show. But anyways, why do people do that? This is this is part 3, episode 3, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to be talking about the kids on Beyond Scared Straight. Why do they act the way they act? All right, so if you don't know what Beyond Scared Straight is, Beyond Scared Straight is pretty much, you can just look at YouTube videos and you'll find pretty much, or it's these kids that go to they don't go to prison. They do go to prison, but they're being tested, or they're being trying to get the prisoners to get inside their mind to scare them straight and stuff, so they won't be acting a fool in school and at home and stuff. Because pretty much what, for an example, they would get a kid that's doing drugs, getting kicked out of school, and he has all of these felonies and stuff. And just a teenager, 16 years old, he's doing drugs, drinking alcohol, fighting with his mom left and right. And so then they would send him to prison, have the prisoner scare him straight, so when he leaves, he can talk about how he's been playing basketball, how he's getting into school, how he's going to go to college, and all this other stuff. And so it's to those kids, okay, because I'm pretty sure there might be one of these days where Beyond Scared Straight child, he will be on watching my videos, and he'll be wondering, what am I going to be talking about? Why do you act the way you act? Seriously, when I be seeing those kids and seeing their life, and they all oh yeah, I drink, I smoke, I'm in a gang and stuff. You're only 13, 14 years old, okay? And it's here it was, I was 13, 14 years old. All I just wanted in life was Red Bull, okay? Because I was just introduced into that stuff. That's all I wanted in life. But it's I feel of course they get put in the wrong crowd. But it's why do they act like that? Why do they do the things that they do? And it's just, you're not proving anything to, pretty much it's just, it's how I see it. This is how I see when them kids are the way that they act. I pretty much see they have a shovel, right? And they're out in the field, okay? And the more if they continue on acting the way that they do, they're just pretty much, that's the digging, okay? So then it's going to get 6 feet deep. Then all you just gotta do is just pretty much lay down, and then that's their funeral right there, because that's what they're leading themselves into. 6 feet in the ground when you're talking about, oh yeah, I'm in a gang, I support the Bloods, or I support the Crips, and it's kid, you are 13, 14 years old, okay? You probably don't even, you probably don't even have any of their gang colors in your closet. The only thing you probably came close to is being a Blood or a Crip is playing GTA and just buying your character's clothes, all blue clothes or all red clothes. Come on now. It's just, when I see those kids acting like that, and it's I see the way I grow up, how I grew up and things, and it's I don't know. It's just, I don't know, maybe they just, get put in the wrong crowd. I've seen all of the types of crowds. I've seen the popular kids, the bad kids, the good kids, all type of kids. And me, I just want to be myself. Even if I'm in the popular crowd, if I'm in the, the bad crowd, the good crowd, like any crowd out there, I'm still going to be myself. People are going to know who I am. All right. Whether if I'm in a crowd, if you can't respect me for who I am, then it's like, really, why am I hanging out with you? That's why it's like, me and my friends, I didn't really wasn't involved in crowds. Like if I'm just usually I just try to befriend just one individual from that crowd, okay? And so me and them, they're cool. So me and the person, we're cool at the end of the day. But it's like really just like, even like, I don't know, not so much as with like the bad kids. Like I try to stay far away from them, because they, next thing you know, they do something, then they see me, then they think I'm a part of it. Next thing you know, I'm being labeled as a bad boy. And it's like, no, I'm not a bad boy. I'm not a good boy. I'm not a popular kid. I'm not any of that, all right? I'm Tyler Jamal Moss. That's all I wanted to be in life, all right? So it's just, but them kids, man, it's like, really, I just don't understand, like, why do they do the things they do? And then they change so much afterwards. And it's like, no, you've been carrying on that long. Continue on acting like that and stuff. Because it's all like, you've been carrying on for so long. Ain't nobody going to care at the end of the, because I'm pretty sure people just turn after that. Once when they left the prison, they just pretty much turn the channel. Because like, they don't care. They're only watching you to just act a fool, to just laugh at you, to cry. Because when you're making it seem like that you're this bad boy and stuff, and you're doing all these things, you don't realize people are laughing at you. They're laughing at you when you act like that. And so it's like, that's my question to every single kid on Beyond Scared Straight. Why do you act the way that you act? Because you're not proving anything. You're only proving things to the people that you're trying to be involved with. They haven't seen everything. They're just trying to see if you can do it, okay? And it's like, there ain't no point of it, all right? God put you on earth to be yourself, not to be the cool kids or the bad kids, none of that stuff, all right? He put you on earth to be yourself. So you're carrying on like that, and it's just so like, why? That's my question to you. Why are you acting like that? So it's just, that's my thing. Like you will never see me on it. Well, I'm too old to be on a show like that. But if I was younger, like if I was like at this, like if it was at this time, I was 14, I would just be all like, no, I never seen that. Even like before when I was watching the show and stuff, I was like, I'm never going to end up on that show. Because it's like, I'm just too, like, I am nice to people, all right? I have a good heart. I'm not trying to be rude to anybody, okay? And so unless they're being rude to me, then yes, I will, be rude back. And so and that goes with anybody. I'm like a nice person at heart. Like, when you get to know me, then it's just like, oh, okay, he's a nice individual. But if you're like being rude to me, I'm going to honestly be rude back, all right? Whether you're a grown up, like a little kid, I don't really care. So it's just, that's my thing about it. But it's like to just carry on being just one. That's how I say that's just me being me. It's just, I'm not going to just have one emotion or just one thought in my head. I'm going to have many. And that's why I feel like when them kids are on Beyond Scared Straight, they only have one emotion and one thought. And it's just, and it's just to be them, like, not so much as themselves, but to just be a bad kid. And it's like, don't get yourself labeled as somebody that you're not. Because I know as a person to, like, coming from a person to another person, you're not, that's not you, okay? Because chances are, yeah, you want people to see that you're acting bad, but in your mind, in your head, you're all like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's like, you don't want to live your whole life being bad. Come on now, sooner or later, it's going to get old. So I don't really understand why the people do that and stuff, or why do the kids beyond Scared Straight, like, acting like they're so hard. Then when they get to a prisoner, he's like, I done worse. I didn't kill people. I didn't rob people. I did the worst to the worst. And it's like, and it's just, and then they start crying, and they're all like, this prisoner is going to kill me. And then at that, it's like, the prisoner ain't gonna, he's just trying to scare you. That's why you're on the show Beyond Scared. I wonder if they watch their shows, like, when afterwards, like, do they watch themselves? Because it's like, I think I've been embarrassed. I'm like, I'm over here, I'm crying and stuff. Like, I've been embarrassed. I'm like, I can't watch this. I'm just gonna continue on just, trying to just be labeled, like, now they're gonna be labeled as a good kid. And it's all like, no, you don't have to be good, you don't have to be bad. Be yourself. That's just all people want from you out of life. If you can't be yourself, then who can you be? So anyways, yeah, that's all I wanted to really just talk about. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy. What are your thoughts on the kids on Beyond Scared Straight? Like, how do you feel about all of that and stuff? So, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say and things. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you are new, please like and subscribe, and peace.